Hello, and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War Chaos Dwarfs. We were just going over the information because I watched the trailer because Creative Assembly had just announced the Warden and the Paunch DLC pack, which adds Eltharion the Grim and Grom the Paunch. But everyone who watches this on YouTube will know because 24 hours and all that. Anyway. Pardon me. So, I'd done a bit of talking going over it all. Let's see. Last time, we had taken these regions. We had taken the Crookback Mountain. We haven't taken Mount Silverspear. I might like that. And we were gearing up to attack Karak Azul over here.
Do you take me for a wazzik? I am a rune lord, not some smith.
And we'll have to... I don't know. I would like to ambush them.
Be gone.
Because they do outnumber me by, I think, 1 unit. And overall, their armies are better than mine, because they have no slaves in their army.
Not likely.
So I would like to potentially ambush them. There was also up here. Well, Hag Graef went to war with Clan Eshin. They initially looked like they were getting a bit of a headway against them, but then they lost, and Dragonfang Mount had been taken by Caracas down here. And Deathmaster Snikch is leading an army of slaves. There is some beastmen up there attacking Flayed Rock. I hope they win. Somehow I don't think they will. And... yeah, also, there has been an update to the Chaos Dwarves. I checked earlier today. However, we will not, I don't think, be able to see the differences that will add because it adds some new regiments of renown. I believe some another unit of eternal, like immortal guard, and another one of some lava trolls. But as you can see, they're not here, so we'd have to start another campaign to be able to get them, damn it. These mod authors are so efficient. Anytime I start a campaign, it's just like 1 day passes and immediately it's out of date. So, yes. We will have to go to... I think we'll just end turn. We've got a Death Shrieker rocket launcher in here. We've got a magma cannon in here. I want to move that over to this army so that it's in position right from the get-go. I think I'll do that. Let's see. You can switch that magma cannon over, and I will switch... let's see. Zartan the Black gets upkeep cost reduction for slaves. So I think I'll switch these over. There we go.
You have my favor. Yes, my ruinous
No,
power.
you can't ambush anymore now.
Now.
But that's fine. We're making a little bit more money. Your army is ambushed. And if it succeeds, because they might go for Zartan the Black here,
Chaos.
who is immortal, I believe. He should be immortal. He is most likely immortal because he's a legendary lord. We'll be able to ambush one of their armies, perhaps?
Is unthinkable.
Let's see, how far is your... I might actually move you a little bit further back over here. Okay, and we'll end turn. So yes, that DLC is looking rather interesting. The list of units for the High Elves, I think, is a bit more fleshed out than the list of units for the Greenskins, but the Greenskins don't really have that much more to add to their army. I think they're getting... what are they getting? High Elves are getting White Lions of Krace as a monstrous unit. They're getting the Line Chariots. I think there's also some heavy guards. Or heavy spear guards. of Toryavres. There's also a more powerful Phoenix, which it seems like it's a combination of the other two types. There is also the Mage Lords, which is quite neat. Oh, they foiled my ambush. The Greenskins, however, they're getting Rogue Idols, they're getting Snotling Pump Wagons with 3 different variants. They're getting River Trolls and Stone Trolls, which is nice. As well as a River Troll Hag Hero, which will be neat to use. I think we can deal with you now. So let's go down here. Hello. Fool. Also, some interesting mechanics. Eltharion has a bunch where he can upgrade his city or something like city and such for defense. This is me remembering briefly looking over the stuff in the break, and Grom the Paunch has the option of finding a whole bunch of ingredients to make different food types, which improve himself and his army. Or his faction. Where apparently you have to go all over the place to find different ingredients to put in the pot. I like to look at the snotling pump wagons. Some of them have got little wings on them. Okay, let's start this session by burning some dwarves. I don't think there's any information just yet about any of the changes which might be coming for the Greenskins in the campaign. If there is, that might be during the stream, which I was informed about was going on at least like an hour and a half ago. However, since I am currently streaming, I will not take the time to read read any possible posts covering all that. Let's focus on the game at the moment. I don't want to spend all my time waffling about other things rather the game's just sitting on pause. If I wasn't streaming, video upload be first off the mark. Oh well. Other people do a much better job than I would at that. Thank you very much to those. I like the look of Grom the Paunch, so he's so fat. He's got Niblet on his banner. Apparently he's always on the chariot, which makes sense, I suppose. He can't waddle around. It would be funny to have him waddling around on foot, but he's in no condition to walk. I haven't actually seen where he's going to start. Okay, start deployment. Chaos Dwarf Warlords can position yourselves here. Now, where is a hill? There's a hill. Let's go here. And go there. And you can go like that. Devastators can go like this. You two can go here. Our Zealot Berserkers can go there. And you can go there. Actually, do I want to put you over here? There's a hill here. It's within my range. And also, it's closer to my slaves. So I'm going to do that, actually. Any dwarves which come near this hill will be a dead dwarf. Not as dead as if we had a Dreadquake Mortar, but, you know, still pretty dead. Okay. You can go there. Goblin slaves, you can just line up like that. Zealot Berserkers, I'm going to split split you up. One of you over there, the other one over there. Drahoash the Ashen, you can go here. And that seems pretty good to me. Okay. Magma Cannon. Pretty short range. Dreadquake Mortar. Actually is within range of their bolt thrower. Pow! Apparently these are pretty accurate, and they're pretty good at groups of... I might have to move you forward because we're attacking, so they're going to be fleeing from us. Cowards. The fools. No, they're hiding behind a hill. How dare they? Well, we can form up on this hill. Okay. If you go like up there. There! Right there. Orc boys, or orc slaves, they can go there. Gobbo slaves, they can go there. Zart and the Black can go there. My hobgoblins go over here. Actually, send you up to attack that bolt thrower if I was a bit more on the ball. They do have quite a few quarrelers. However, they will not have range to hit my Chaos Dwarfs.
Moving fast! Running!
Also, funny information about
Let's get
the DLC, the Warden and the Paunch. It seems like the rogue idols will be able to attack city walls, which is nice to see. I would like if Creative Assembly added it to a bunch more units in the game. I've got a mod which does so, but it seems like a really neat ability for a lot of units to have, just as another option to oh! As another option to get into the city walls. Yeah, that's not working. Where's your missile resistance? What do you mean you don't have any? Don't even have shields. Oh, my dwarves. My Chaos Dwarfs. I think some of the units also got a visual update. I don't know if we have any of them in our army. I forget what it was. I know that's really helpful. Come on, march up. Quickly. Get the magma cannons up there. What's the range of our quarrelers? 160. What's the range of theirs? 160. Yep, they're basically exactly comparable. Yeah. I think its stats are even exactly the same. We might have a bit more weapon strength on ours. Oh no, my slaves. What? Yes, expend your arrows, your bolts. Shoot my slaves. What they're there for. Charge them! You know, I would prefer Magma Cannon for you to attack something a bit more meaty than the artillery. I mean, the artillery is a nice target because then they won't be hitting us with crossbow bolts, with ballista bolts. But go attack those quarrelers over there. You can say it's for walk, but preferably, it's for me. Okay, where are those? Because I know they have a unit of dwarf warriors. I know they have a unit of... Or was that in the other army? That was in the other army. Okay, I was looking for some iron breakers, but they don't have any. Those dwarf warriors there. Splat! Oh! Oh yeah, that's doing nice damage. Splat! Feel the slap of our cannons. Boom.
Nurgle's pestilent glory. Tremble, mortals. Move fast.
Okay.
All within aspire.
My slaves are in charge with them. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Attack that unit of miners. Attack those dwarf warriors, I suppose. Those long beards. Hey. You know, I tell you to attack something, and I don't want you to march up. Okay, go over here. I would like you to shoot the quarrelers, please. Okay, come in here. Oh wow, the Longbeards are actually fleeing. Get him! Let's see. You're attacking. You're not attacking. Go after them. Go after them. Running! Charge him! Ah! Okay, you can deal with that Thane. Where are you, Zartan? You are over there. You can charge in. Charge those quarrelers. Attack them. Attack them. Yeah, my guys are unbreakable. What about yours? Wham! Okay, where's another good blob to shoot? They're all fleeing. Those are hobgoblins. There's some slurs. Shoot them! Yeah, shoot those. Charge up here. Chaos Dwarf warriors, go over here. Let's have a look. How's it going? Zartan, no, this is not Zartan, this is Dratharth the Ashen. Oh, he's actually attacking my Devastators. Oh, my Devastators. Get out of there. Gay. They may as well be gay. That's probably what the dwarves would say. The way they have betrayed their own kind. Okay, volley into the side of those dwarves, please. Said, a volley into the sides of those dwarves, please. Ooh, Thorek Ironbrow, actually. Ooh. Oh, and victory. Let's actually look at Thorek. Oh, he's a runes priest, a rune lord on a well, yeah, what's it called? Yeah, anvil. Master Rune of Drawn. And his army is actually a bit more resistant to magical effects than they would normally be. Okay. Spread out. Oh no! My Zelda Berserkers have gone rampage. Shoot them! There we go. Pow! Did you shoot Thorek with a Death Shrieker miss rocket? Oh! Ooh! Right up the Jackson. Wah! Oh look, there's some dwarves, there's some orcs there. The slaves, just like, all over the place. Ooh, that was a good shot. Ow. Get him. You calling yourselves orcs? Wah! Oh. Well. Oh look, he got up. He got back up. He's alright. He's okay. We have a thumbs up. Damn it. Come on, get Thorek. That killed quite a lot of them. Okay. Close victory. Let's stop before we kill any more of our slaves and all that. So, Dratharath the Ashen killed 1. Might have been the name. 59, 35 from our Zealot Berserkers. 30, 58, 43, 19, and 29 from our Chaos Dwarf Warriors. 15, 10, and 2. Or 15 from the Hobgoblin Cutthroats. 10 and 2 for our Goblin Slaves. 40 for our Devastators. 22, 26, 30, 23, 23 from our Quarrelers. 20 from the Wolf Riders, but there wasn't really that much for them to do. 266 from our Magma Cannon. Instantly paying for itself. And 21 from the Death Shrieker rocket launcher. It does deal a fair amount of damage. I think it is supposed to be used against infantry. Because it doesn't have anti-large on it. And it does seem like it's got a fairly large explosion on impact. Because of all those goblins it killed. Perhaps it's just the explosion isn't that big? Because the explosion looks like it's smaller than the one for the Hellstorm Rocket Battery. Thorek got killed 4. 17, 16, 8, 4, 4, 12, 8, 39, 10, 24, 8, and 56, and 36. Zartan's Black Armies took 230 losses. Can I find that update information for Chaos Dwarfs? Yeah, here we go. Deco posted the change for the Chaos Dwarves. Let's see. Fixed Drazhoat's skill that gave bonus ranks to Chaos Sorcerers instead of Demon Smiths. This might actually have been applied. I believe it would probably just be the Regiments of Renown, which we're not getting. Added new hats to Infernal Guard. Assets by Borland. Conversion of models by Chaos Woby. Chaos Woby. Chaos Roby. They're getting obsessed with who's on the modding den. The Guardians of Tower of Zharr gained the Guardian ability and the Dark Forged weapon, so they cause magic damage instead of fire. Forest Strider is removed. That might be a Regiment of Renown, which we can actually get. Magma Beasts gained Forest Strider and lost Perfect Vigor. Or those might actually be the ones which were just added. And it made them too good for their cost. Yeah, Magma Beasts gained Forest Strider and lost Perfect Vigor. Iron Sworn cost plus 100. Okay. Is there anything else? Let's see. Modding news. Nope. I think that was just the update for Chaos Dwarf. Is there anything in it? OvN Lost Factions. Oh yeah, I just read that. It's like Grob's cooking mechanic would work very well for the halflings. It's also just nice to have more models for the modders to work with. Also more bits to choose from. I like how the Rivers Trolls look. They have spikes all over them, as well as like, well, spikes. They got finned ears. Oh, I'm looking at it. The hero, the troll river hag, has a net with maybe a whole bunch of fish in it, and it's using it as a club. It's like swatting soldiers around with a net full of fish or something like that. I like the fins on them. Look really neat. And there's stone trolls, but I don't think there's actually been an image of stone trolls yet. And yeah, also the snotling models will be able to be used for actual snotlings. Is there... Oh, that's about it, really, I think. What's this? Okay. Boss image of the modding den now? Oh! It's Grob's paunch. That's just his fat stomach. Looking at it, it's like, is that like a giant peach or something? No. It's Grob's massive gut. Okay. Altharian also apparently has a mechanic where he can capture enemy heroes and lords and interrogate them to gain bonuses and other things. Interesting. I wonder whether that will be like they'll go away for longer. Or they'll be wounded for longer. That might be a bit annoying if it is. If they're immortal and he chooses to, like, execute them or something? I don't know. He's got a nice model for being on a... with him being on a griffin. Wow. I wonder how the snotling pump wagons with the flappers going to work, because apparently they lift off every now and then. They do like short jumps around the battlefield. Interesting. Whether that could be added to other... Hmm. Does that mean they can jump over a unit? Would that mean that you could have them and jump them over walls or something? I doubt they'd go that high. 5,541 gold. A rank is gained. Close victory. Let's... If we obliterate it, we get less money, we get no slaves, but we get 5 turns in the favor of the Dark Gods, which is a very nice buff. If we pillage and enslave, we get the same buff, but for 3 turns instead of 5. But we also get more slaves, and also more income, and casualty replenishment. If we get subjugated and enslaved, we get less money, the same casualty replenishment, a few less slaves, not much more, not much less, but no favor of the Dark Gods. I think I will pillage and enslave and then take the settlement. We get more public order penalty from doing so, but, you know, I like having that bonus. Master of Karak Azul. The undergrounds of Karak Azul are now much safer to travel if you're an enemy of the Dawi. Defeated Thorek Ironbrow. Physical resistance, 5% for all units in the Lord's army, and 5% magic resistance for all units in the Lord's army. Very nice. No, you can't take it.
Destruction for all.
Well,
Moving now.
we would have been able to take it if we had a turn go over. Let's see. So what was the thing he had changed? Let me just check. I've already forgotten. It was something to do with giving skills to... let's see. Fixed Drazhoath skill that gave bonus ranks to Chaos Sorcerers instead of Demonsmiths. So it'll be one of these, will it? No. 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 Is it his, this? Ah! Okay. Hero recruit rank +3 for Demonsmiths. There we go. So, yeah. That has changed. Good to know. And we'll give you a level. Get you Darkfather's favorite. Hashut's favor falls most on Drazhoath, for he is the chosen prophet. Merely magic item drop chance plus 16% and ward save 8%. Very nice. Okay. We'll be able to take Black Iron Mine next turn. They might march their other army up here and we'll be able to get them then. Actually, Black Crag is owned by our... Actually, do this. You know, because it's so close by, we'll just move into our territory and get the extra replenishment that way. Get despoilers. There's all of our money. We can upgrade Crookback Mountain. Upgrade Darkhold. We can't upgrade our to Doom Grungron just yet. And we'll get Dawi's Arkaz. Get Annihilators, Devastators, and Chaos Dwarf Warriors who's great weapons. There we go. We got the money, we may as well spend it. Yep, what's this? This week's free games on EGS. Epic Game Store. Death Coming, is it? I'd have heard of that one. Don't think it's one I've seen a play of though. So welcome. Hope everything's going well. Which faction's Toy Press? Is that the one up near the Unicorn Gate? I have to have a look. Clark Arond gets peace with Naggrund. Hey, it rhymes. Let's see. I'm just interested. Lyrian. Tor Anrock. Tyrannoc. Yvres, down here. Melisali. Tour of Rest. Okay, so I suppose Eltharion the Grim's going to start over here. Be interesting. He's actually, yeah. But if he's more offensive than the other High Elves, more likely to attack other factions than the High Elves. Oh, the Sword of Cain's over there. How appropriate. Actually, apparently, there's been a battle there in turn 23. 2,054 casualties. Okay. Between who? Maybe he'll attack Pretonia or not? I don't know where Grom the Porch is going to start. Let me just have a look at that. Cause it should mention it. Grom the Porch is of the Broken Axe. I don't think it actually says. I mean, it says Eltharion. Assumably starts in Tory of Rest, because that's pretty much... that's the province he's in control of. Grom the Porch. No. I don't think it really says where he starts. I'm gonna have to read a bit more, but I don't think it does actually say where he starts. Okay. Go attack the Black Iron Mine. Go take it over. By rights, it's ours. Actually, not by rights, by conquest. By right of conquest, it's ours. Subjugate and enslave. Go up to here. Fool! Take it. Hey, more this. Nice, Smithy. Get Hashut's sacrificial altar.
You dare.
Yeah. Let's see. Vengeance Incarnate. Income from sacking settlements plus 20%. Beacon of Greatness. We don't have any of those units. Chosen Sons. Don't have any of those Bull Centaurs either. That would be nice. For our Quarrelers, Devastators, Annihilators, Infernal Guard, and also for our Artillery. I'm going to get Vengeance Incarnate so we get more money. So it'll pay for itself sooner, I think. There we go. Okay, Zart into black. Get more gobbos. Goblin slaves.
I will not disgrace
Hello,
my ancestors.
Cazador Dragon Slayer. How's it going? You don't have a garrison. Build up an army of slaves. We'll be able to send them against you. Lack of corruption is minus 12. Chaos, Skaven corruption is going up. That causing problems for us. Mount Silver Spear is probably held by the Skaven.
For chaos.
You can most likely defend against them.
They will be dominated.
In a turn. Garrison's incredibly small there because it's been defeated, but
It is so. You have my favor.
sit here for a turn. Let's see, 83. That's not going to rebel next turn. Do I want to force march you?
Chaos.
I'm going to force march you just to make sure that you're going to get in there. Also, you'll lower the, well, you'll increase the public order there by a bit.
Tyrant of the Hag.
Malice?
You seek.
I think they've actually... might actually be taking their settlements back. They have to be quick, though. Admiral Leech.
I bring pain.
Snikch took the Haunted Forest. He's not doing anything against the beastmen up here, but they have 5 turns to starve them out. Do they have walls there? No, they don't. They don't have much of a garrison. This would probably be able to win against that, but that is a minor faction against a major faction, so... Auto resolve is all over the place. I forgot to put Black Iron Mine as not accepting slaves. Going to cause public order issues if I keep it on like that. Fight war with us or drown in the Skaven tide. Join war against Hag Graef. No. Yes, yes. You're gonna have to deal with him yourself. If you can't, then you are weak. And you deserve to fail. Okay. I don't know if I said, but along with the... I don't think so far with the DLC being announced, the information has been released about any changes to the greenskins. I think I have mentioned. At least from what I've seen. I'm not 100% thorough. Certainly not in a few minutes. Okay. You can go to Crookback Mountain. Maintain public order. Recruit more slaves. You'll be able to maintain public order until it gets upgraded. Everything here is fine. Let's see, slaves off here. Slaves are off there. You've got 1% slaves. That's 10. Might be able to deal with him on your own. Ooh, we can get a unit. A regiment of renown. Vaznak's Horde. Chaos Dwarf Quarrelers. Got one more turn in favor of the Dark Gods. Damn it. It lasts such a short amount of time. 3 turns. Never got to make use of. It's a really nice bonus though. Unbreakable for the entire army. You just sort of have to go for it. Make use of it. And regeneration. Do I want to get rid of one of my Chaos Dwarf Quarrelers and replace them with the Regiment of Renown? I like that the image actually has them as the pointy hats. What's it? How are they different? Let's see. They got more leadership, more melee attack and defense. Better charge bonus. Apparently, though, 1 less missile damage. And I've got immune to psychology. Okay. And we'll get rid of you. And we'll recruit the Regiment of Renown. Look at that. Got red trimming on their armor. Okay, Karak Azul. You have about 20 units in there. Go to here. Ambush. And we'll see if we can catch them by that way. I don't think I will attack them just yet until we have public order sorted out over here. I'm going to have to build up this army and send it to attack Mount Silverspear, I believe. I don't know. What? Maybe... I don't think I can support another army, even if it's made up of slaves. Oh, hello, Azag. How's it going? Nope, Karak Azul didn't fall for my cunning plan. Non-aggression pact. Karak 8 Peaks. No. Because I would like to take Karak 8 Peaks. I think the garrison issues should be fixed in those settlements. Because previously when I took Karak 8 Peaks, we did not have a very large garrison in there. Or one at all. I can't remember. Either way, it was very difficult to control without an army in there. Okay, Crookback Mountain. Let us get... I'm gonna get a treasure chest so that we can just increase Chaos Corruption as much as possible here. Escape of Corruption is going up by 5. Chaos Corruption is going up by 4. With this building, it's going to be going up 5, 6... Yeah. No, they're not, but they're just not budging from there. They don't have a garrison building. What have they got? 3 Longbeards, some Thunderers, some Quarrelers, and some Miners. This army has Hammerers, Longbeards. I think there's a unit of Ironbreakers in here as well. And a cannon. I mean, it's not terrible. I'd probably take that. I would like to have the extra slaves. Azag is not at war with them. I can't get him to attack them. Commander Bernhardt, please go away. Public order is going up, probably, because of increased Chaos Corruption. Lack of Corruption is minus 16. That hurts us so much. Provincial instability is minus 8. Taxes is minus 4. Sadly, I can't turn taxes off for the province. Karak Azul was a bigger prize, though. Black Iron Mine, we can take that back if it gets sieged. I would like it, though, for the Iron Mine, which gives us a nice building. We've also got one in Darkhold. It is not everywhere. It's only regions in this province. But it does give 500 income. Or 5,000. Ooh, that's not a small cost. Also increases casualty replenishment rate. Also iron resource production. Could I take this? Delta Berserkers, we've got Chaos Dwarf Warriors, we've got Devastators. You can cast some magic. Magma Cannon is very good, so is the Deathshrieker rocket launcher, but we'd have to make good use of it during battle. Go to here and raid their region. Raiding camp! They keep it going. Public order is going to causing issues for them. For like what? Like 50 turns? In 50 turns, Karak Azul is going to suffer from a rebellion. My plan is coming together. I think Clan Eshin has lost Flayed Rock. Yeah, it's ruins. How about that? The beastmen were actually successful. I do kind of think that a minor faction gets a worse auto-resolve mechanic should possibly go. I mean, it's nice to have the factions with the legendary lords around. However, because so many of the minor factions are the ones which sort of are there to mix things up, as it were, like the beastmen. Aside from Kazrak and Malagor and Morgur, there's the other beastmen armies, but they can't really mess things up if they're not led by one of the big 3. Okay. I'll upgrade this to a plunder stash. Ooh. Hold on. Beastmen just raised Haunted Forest as well. I would like those regions, please. Flayed Rock would do very nicely. Rykarth the Unbreakable. We do not have immortals for you, but we'll recruit you anyway. And we can get a bunch of goblins in your army. So, Rykarth the Unbreakable. The legendary captain of the Immortals, Rykarth is viewed as a paragon of Chaos Dwarven toughness, resolve, and cunning. He is unbreakable, right from the get-go. He has Encourage, charge defense versus large, 25% fire resistance, 50% missile resistance, relentless, 120 armor, no shield. Oh, he's Great Axe. Armored anti-large. Oh yeah. 35 bonus versus large, 285 armor piercing. Weapon damage 145. Speed 32, melee attack 70, melee defense 40, charge bonus is 50. It's very high for a dwarf. What's he got? Armor of Gazrak. This masterwork of Zharr smithing is able to withstand attacks of immense power with an ease that would make any dwarf envious. Oh, with an ease that would make any dwarf envious. Okay, there's an extra D there, which isn't needed. Plus 20% leadership aura size. 30 extra armor. So he ends up with 150 armor. Enemy hero action success chance, minus 10%. Okay. Does it give him a ward save? Interesting, though. Hellshard Amulet. This hypnotically intricate black crystal amulet. I mean, what I mean is that it's interesting that it, you know, from the thing, it's interesting that it gives him armor rather than a ward save. Not as well as. Amulet amplifies 1,000-fold any hatred contained within the bearer's heart and channels that hatred into a dissonant aura of despair. Gives him flaming attacks. And attacks cause discouraged effect and attribute perfect vigor. Aura of Chaos, that's the same. Yellow Tree's the same. Mage Bane. Rykarth's very presence causes the winds of magic to recede from him like an ebbing tide. Minus 15, enemy wins a magic power reserve. Plus 15% magic resistance, and plus 6% casualty replenishment rate for the Lord's Army. Baneful Aura. The aura that protects Rykarth from magics can grow so strong as to bestow the protection to those around him. 15% magic resistance for the Lord's Army, and plus 6 leadership for the Lord's Army. Shield of the Zharr. Accepting only the finest Zharr warriors from the best trainers, just being a part of Rykarth's shield is a prestigious title among the Fire Dwarves. Plus 4 recruit rank for Chaos Dwarf Warriors, Infernal Guard, Berserkers, Acolytes, and Immortals. And plus 8 melee defense for just so. Hashut's Infernal Gifts, only the finest arms and armor are fit for Rykarth's purpose. Plus 10 weapon strength and plus 10% weapon strength and plus 10 armor for the Lord's Army. Demon Forged Desires. The lure of the ungodly gifts from the Dark Father forges extends beyond any weapon or piece of armor. Minus 15% upkeep for Iron Demon and Colossus units, and plus 9 melee attack for Iron Demon and Colossus. Unbroken and Unbound. A paragon of the resilience and destructive power of the Zharr, his followers and troops have reached a state of demigod-like worship. Plus 15% physical resistance. It gives him Hold the Line. Okay, that's interesting. That's a ability which the Empire usually get. Yeah, plus 5 melee defense and plus 4 leadership. And immune to psychology for the Lord's Army. Dominating Presence, Zharr Legion. That's the same. Yeah, okay, so he just makes a really tough army. Okay, just keep raiding here, I suppose.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
I still kind of want to attack before they build walls, because it will just get harder.
Ruin on them. Now. Yes, my ruinous powers.
Get more slaves.
Yes, my ruinous powers.
Let's try.
Bring them to ruin.
There we go. What's the settlement? Is this that one of those difficult to assault ones? Yes. Okay. There's an entrance here. Actually, it's not the as difficult to assault ones. There's just a gate here. And there's a ramp leading up to a second wall, but these gates are always open. So it's not like the wall you have to go on and the gate here. Okay, we'd have to push through the gate. We have some artillery to break a hole in the walls, if we can. Okay, okay. I'm tempted to just starve them out if at all possible, because attacking that would be kind of a pain. Why now? Oh, because I'm not raiding anymore. Okay, end turn. Imminent rebellion, but oh well. Oh, rebellion in southern World's Edge Mountains. That's, yeah, there. The Black Iron Mine, most likely. Are they going to attack me? Payment peace treaty. A gift to you from the clans. Just go away. No. Reject us. Oh, they didn't attack me. Okay. Foreign trespasser. Mash spitebacker. They going to attack the rebellion? War declared. Red Fang of Barak Fire and the Grudgebringers. The Man-Blight tribe might end up getting rid of all the clan issue for me. I'll just order resolve that. Hey, we win! How about that? That's a lot of money just for defeating this. Put to chains. Get some more slaves out of it. Here we go. Get builder. Okay, where's the scaling? Oh, it's probably Karak, isn't it? Karak 8 peaks, isn't it? Osmosis is +1. Actually, that would be... Oh, Karak Azul. That's ruins. Fine balls. Mount Silver Spear. I could march Zart into black down there, I would. He's keeping this from rebelling. How much would you need? 2,500, wouldn't you? We have that. Actually, a bit less than that. Yes, 2,140. Force march up here. We're allies with Clan Eshin.
Chief Assassin, yes.
So we'll take Flayed Rock out from underneath them. They don't need it anymore. Darkhold. Darkhold slave dungeon. Yes, please. Garrison Infernal Guards, Devastators. Unlocks recruitment of slaves. Which we already get. That's kind of useless, considering we get the slaves on the main building there. Though it does make sense. Maybe if it gave like a... I don't know. I was going to say maybe a recruitment like rank bonus, but they're slaves. Whoopee. We'll build that and get the Hashut Cauldron. More money. Yes. End turn. If Black Iron Mine rebels again, most likely it will get taken out from underneath me. Well, it's no big deal. We discover Akbar of the Man-Blight tribe. It's kind of funny, actually. They beastmen army actually defeating Clan Eshin in their capital. And we haven't attacked Clan Eshin either. They just went to war with Hag Graef. And then they were occupied with them, and the beastmen marched in and defeated them. I'm kind of glad I didn't defeat the beastmen army when it spawned down there, because they were raiding my regions and I was sorely tempted to destroy them for their impudence, but in retrospect, I'm glad I stayed my wrathful hand. I've got to play to the theme of the Chaos Dwarf somehow. Yay! Bonuses for our hobgoblins. Oh, they raised pig barter too. Jeez. Dragon Fang Mount is like. Are there any region left? Wait. Oh no, Mount Greyhag is. Hey. Beastmen have raised Haunted Forest, Flayed Rock, and Pig Barter, and Clan Eshin is just. Oh, they're not. They're in a terrible spot.
Destruction for all.
Okay, 3 turns, and we're going to get that. We're in a deficit, but Lack of Corruption is going down because Chaos Corruption is going up. I could. No, I can't actually. Crookback Mountain is not generating us any income. I want to go have a look at Mount Silver Spear. You probably rebel, actually. Let's see. Don't have enough money for that. Yeah, get Banners of Ruin. Increase the what's it called? Increase the leadership of our slaves by 5. That's pretty good. I might just march you back. You're maintaining public order there for the most part. You don't need to. I keep flip-flopping back and forth on things. If it was easier to get up there like 1-2 turns, then I'd be able to go back down, I would, but probably be like 4 turns back and forth. Trade agreement? No. No, I don't trade with the weak. I will trade your lives for eternal servitude. I could possibly make them my vassal, but I'd rather Clan Eshin gets wiped off the board. That way I could get Mount Greyhag, which, as I've mentioned several times, has a nice building in it for this region. Okay, Karak Azul. They'll probably attack me 1 turn before they starve out. Unless they're waiting for a secondary army to come up and attack me. Passer Akbar. I'm tempted to make more solid allies with Akbar.
Now is chaos.
Okay, go to Crookback Mountain.
Are you a god? Your defiance is noted.
Your defiance is noted. Okay, go up to Flayed Rock. I'll move. Actually, this is good that the beastmen have raised this region, because Chaos Corruption is going to be quite high here. Is Admiral Leech, like, stopping Deathmaster Snikch from running across here? No, I don't think so. Just sitting there. Imminent rebellion? Black Iron Mine? No! Haven't fully recovered. Oh well. End turn. Oh, there's a Skaven Undercity there. Huh. That would actually be good if they raise it, because then it will get rid of the Undercity. And I won't have to pay anything to get rid of it. Must have built something there to make it visible. I would actually like to see what they built. but I can't. Once the turnover's rolling, you can't stop it, I don't think. I think you used to be able to pause it to have a look at things, but I think that was maybe in previous Total War games. Hello, Karak Azul, are you going to do anything? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Lung, Rockblood, Vanaheimling, Baston, Paravon, Idrioth, Anide, Trolls, and Vessels of Chaos. No! Valiant defeat. Whop! Well, that Undercity's no more. It's not that bad. Yeah, we found Araby Sandstone also. But that will actually help things over here. Because Scave and Corruption will go down because of the because the Osmosis will be a bit lower. That's actually a positive for us that settlement ends up getting destroyed. Curse of the Dark Gods. Curse of the Dark Gods. You do nothing? Nothing? Yeah, that sucks. You don't want to search ruins for no reason. If you want to, as the Chaos Dwarves, if you're going to an empty settlement or ruin like this, you want to be able to colonize it. If you don't, you will get this penalty, which lasts 3 turns, and from what I remember, basically reduces your army to nothing. This is heavy attrition. It's like half the unit's size, and it's for 3 turns. So, yeah.
Yes, my ruinous power.
Root to corruption.
They will be dominated.
Black Fortress. That's nice. Okay. Black Corruption's -8. Chaos Corruption's going up. Untainted. Local province.
Spread ruin on them.
Okay, how many more turns have we got?
Chaos.
3 more turns. Again, I'm tempted to have you come down here. Military presence is -14. Lack of corruption is -11. Characters is causing 8 chaos corruption. If I move you out, then it's going to go to 7. And that's 4, 5, 8. That's not going to be enough to keep it to 50%. So, just have to keep you there. If they attack me outside of the settlement,
In vain.
we have a better chance of defeating them. In turn. You just hope everything over here holds on. Looks like the Greenskins are getting defeated by Commander Bernhardt. Joined war against Manblight tribe. No. No, I don't think so. They're doing a good job working, defeating you. Why would I defeat them? I don't see any beastmen around here. You must be crazy. Kislev declares war on the Manblight tribe? There must be some up in the north. Isn't that the fact? Actually, isn't the Manblight tribe the one which is led by Thorek the Brass Bull? Thorek starts up there. So we've actually got a splinter faction of them down here. Or a subdivision of the Beastmen herd. Authoritarian. I am the law. And we get the Darkhold Slave Dungeon in Darkhold. Very nice. Ashridge Mountains has a unique building in here too. Ashridge Peak, which I would like to get. However, I would also like Haunted Forest and Pig Barter.
Now is chaos.
We're going to need more money for that. Flayed Rock is going to... well, we might have to just sit here to keep this region. Did you lose your region down here? No, you didn't.
What is your dark purpose?
You might be able to defeat Deathmaster Snikch. As I said, his army is predominantly slaves. 2 more turns until they start suffering attrition. Oh, they swapped over Cazador for Thorek. I've already got the law. I've already got the trait for killing Thorek. I want Cazador. Ooh.
I have no time for this.
Stockchill Morgrimson is coming. That might push my hand. I might need to attack them now. We have 6 siege towers and 1 battering ram. That's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the Zealot Berserkers. To be able to attack them on the walls pretty ferociously. Magma Cannon and the Death Shrieker missile launcher possibly knocking a hole in the wall. Or anything else. I would like a few more units. Sure. Let's attack. You don't get anything done by deliberating over it, though careful planning does pay off. Okay. Interesting that our deployment zone is blue. Only it's yellow. Isn't blue used for allies? I don't think allies have deployment zone. Not different ones from you, anyway. Right. Let's see. How do you Zealot Berserkers feel about going against Ironbreakers? You'd be good against the Longbeards. Though I would like to flank with you. That would be the best way to deal with you. We already had 1 battle with the Magma Cannon. It's already gone up to rank 4. And our Regiment of Renown too. We'll be able to see what they look like. Hey, they've actually got a Dawizar beard. Black beard. That's neat. These ones have grey beards. Okay. Gamble. Is it slow to 15%? Hooray, Ronald! Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think we can knock a hole in these walls. We can. Where do I want to attack from? Doesn't really matter. This fortress is exactly the same on either side. Looks cool, though. Just admire it for a bit. So you've got a capture point up here. You've got a capture point here, and you've got a capture point here. And you've got 2 walls you can assault. Either this one, or this one. Or you can assault both of them. There's this, what's it called? Hill with these cliffs on it, defending the approach. It's actually really cool looking out like that. It's a very defensive position. You could have cannons up here shooting down at the enemy from this area, from this angle. Be very nice. Even nicer if the dwarves had mortars or something. This wall, you can put troops up on it. As I said, these gates, though, are always broken and traversable because none of the settlements in Warhammer 2 Tour de War require multiple... I actually got... I clicked on both of the siege towers, which have my berserkers in them.
Reap their souls. All
None of these settlements in Warhammer Total War or Warhammer 2 Total War have multiple layers, like in Medieval 2, which is... I do agree, the multi-layered fortresses and citadels in Medieval 2 were very impressive to attack. However, I do have to say, most of the time that I did fight them, or most of the time I fought against them, the AI was not really able to navigate throughout the fortress very well. And the times I was defending them, you could do so with very minimal troops, because the AI was not effective at attacking them. Anyway, where's the Regiment of Renown? There they are. Okay. Yeah, they look a bit different. Oh, look at that. They've actually got some different beards. I like that. I like the look of that one. It's got the chained hood with a mask underneath it. It's neat. They've actually got some more variations of their faces. These older ones pretty much just have the one Chaos Dwarf face, which is in the base game, which is, you know, this. Why they look kind of samey. There's a bit more mix up here. A mixture of helmets and the masks. Yeah. The red. Oh, and they've got Chaos shields? Okay. Those shields might be a little small. Actually, Quarrelers don't normally have shields. But they do look a little small. You could just add the Dwarf shield and give it a different texture on it. I mean, they're fine. I'm gonna look if they equip them. Okay. Yeah, they've just got like little bucklers. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get you to attack there. Can attack there. Attack there. Go there. And artillery. I don't know. Don't really have anything for you to do. There's not really much. I can attack the walls, but why? Now, this approach is probably going to make it that some of my towers might get destroyed because they're going to be winding their way up here. I don't think a hill actually slows down the towers, though. They'll be slowing down because they'll be twisting and turning around here, but bonk. Beep, beep. Honk, honk. Out of the way. I have right of way.
God's bloody glory.
I Hashut. You do. No. You're probably going to shoot my own towers, actually. Pow, pow. Yay, you shot my tower. Even with all this, the towers aren't really strong enough to destroy any of them. Oof. Now these gates, Han's Gatehouse, as it's called, Steam Gatehouse. Okay, this one's apparently got something different. The other one shoots steam. They have cannons on them which shoot down at the anyone sitting in there. Well, I have the slaves go with the battering ram. Also because they're cheaper and they can, you know, they're going to be getting shot, so. You may as well keep attacking that tower. Actually doing pretty good damage against it. Because, you know, while it's there, it's just going to keep shooting you. So shoot it first. There we go. Okay. I'm actually going to also get you to attack the gatehouse. See if you can destroy those... see if you can destroy those called? The steam cannons or whatever they are on them. Burn it all! I kind of wish destroying the gatehouse would mean that the ow, 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 ow. Destroying the gatehouse would mean the gate was broken, but it don't. It don't. Don't really want you to go down there. I mean, if they shoot the gate, it will. But if they're just shooting this, I don't know what that actually does. Oh, that's what that does. It's burning them. Poor slaves. Just flamethrowers, gouts of flame burning the goblin slaves. They nearly destroyed the gate though. Second unit. Come on, break open that gate. There we go. Bam! Well done. Yeah, they can't attack the gate now because it's been broken. But the flamethrowers are still working. Or are they? Yes, they are.
What do the gods desire? Deliver slaughter! Now is our time! Vessel of chaos!
Okay.
Chaos Lord!
Is there a Thane around here? There is over there. Ranged units.
My gods call!
You can be part of this squad, and I'm going to turn your attack off. Slaves. Those poor slaves. Goblins have got no hope.
Fire the gods! Such is chaos! All will be despoiled!
Actually. You zealot berserkers charge down here, deal with these fighters. Ah!
Name your demand! Chaos Lord! Give us ruin! Undivided! Deliver slaughter!
That's melee defense increase. Yep. Buff them again.
Now is our time!
You
Time to destroy!
go down and help them.
Goblins! They come! Moving fast!
Nature's glorious!
Go over here. Go over here.
Running! Like we will! Yes, Lord!
Come on. Get stuck in.
Kill them all! Name your demand!
Okay. They've routed. How's Drazoth going? Busy smacking dwarves on the head on the wall. He just kicked several longbeards. Wham! I just saw a big splat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a dwarf bowing his head in front of Jazrath, the Ashen. As all should. Oh, nope, there's some fight in him. Some berserkers move up, and there he goes. No! Ow, ow, ow. Good gravy, those things hurt. Okay, go over there. Don't really want to get down into that blob. Well. Miners with blasting charges. Yeah, I've never really used them too much, but they seem to be... They do very nicely chucking their charges up onto the wall. You're not doing too well against him.
The gods will judge. Let us do this. At speed. Slanish's perverse glory. Chaos warriors. Corn camps. With haste. At speed. They are ceased.
Bam!
Tremble, mortals! Chaos Dwarf! We shall see! With haste! My gods call, the masters speak!
Devastators.
Chaos comes! Aim your demand! We don't forgive! Nurgle's glory! Corn drives us! Chaos Lord! Face me if you dare!
I've got missile resistance, but...
Slay every mortal!
Come on.
Lord of
Come on.
Chaos!
There we go.
Name your demand! The eye opens! Tremble, mortal! Eye of the gods! Corn come! Kill them all! Let's breathe!
No. Stop.
Nurgle's best and glory!
Make use of my artillery. I'd have you smack a hole in the wall over there. Push you through, perhaps.
Move on them! Move! Forward!
Just take more ammunition, but...
For the Chaos Gods! For the Chaos Gods! Corn's bloody glory! Slanish's perverse glory!
Where are you? There you are.
Sinch's many glories! My gods call! Running! Eye of the gods!
They're still holding.
Deliver slaughter! Tremble, mortals! Eye of the gods! Chaos Lord.
Get rid of that Thane.
Reap their souls. Deliver slaughter.
Pow pow.
Slay every mortal. The world will scream.
Okay. Break through that wall.
Slaanesh
Perhaps a bit late, but you know, we will have the extra firepower. Okay, good. Oh, attack those longbeards. How long does it take for you to kill a single Thane? Seriously. It's a Thane!
Time to despoil. Chaos Lord. That is not a mortal concern.
Oh my...
What?
What's it called? A god? Zealot Berserkers.
Horns.
Okay, good. Hole in the wall. Get in there. My artillery, we need you.
Chaos Lord. The world will scream. Ruin them.
They're engaged in combat, but some of them are still shooting every now and then.
On a chaos.
Now, one of them has actually run out of ammunition.
Goes to Gorn's throne. What? They will cower. Seed of blood. Nurgle's pestilent glory. Sietch's many glories.
Can you shoot like these guys over here? You have a line of sight. Thank you.
All will be despoiled.
Jeez.
With
One Thane, and you're not really able to defeat him. What's your stats compared to him? Your stats are higher.
and speed. All will be despoiled. Slaanesh perverse glory.
Now, I suppose we can bring you up as well. Oh, they're all... They all shattering?
The masters speak. For the Chaos Dwarf.
About time.
Gathered. Very well. Slay every mortal. Sietch's many glories. Flay them all. Move fast. Siege
Actually,
of
don't.
blood.
Shoot their thing. Come on. He's right there. Fill him full of... Wait.
Name your demand. They will succumb.
Shoot him.
Devourer souls.
Oh, has he...
Ready.
He has routed.
Move fast. Ready. Noble's pestilent glory.
Come on. Firing line. Thank you.
Do not shame your ancestors. Pestilent glory.
Artillery. Anyone you can shoot, please. Well. Pow! Okay. Pretty much everyone has fled. There's some longbeards coming back, actually.
What? Chaos reign. Sietch's many glories. Move on them.
Can we claim this? How do you claim this? Or is it just claimed by Karak Azul forever?
Teaches many glories. Eye of the gods.
No. Shattered. There we go. That solved that problem.
Forward.
Yeah, I don't know where the control point for this is.
Tremble, mortals.
Maybe there isn't one. Just we've lost a lot.
With haste.
Several whole units of Chaos Dwarfs. All the way down to the end, unless they fled off the walls, but no, they died completely.
Chaos floor.
There's a cannon up there. Yeah. It's probably also Thorek Ironbrow. I'm going to capture this point with my
I command here. Chaos warrior.
with my
At speed. Nurgle's pestilent.
hounds.
My god's call.
You could also destroy this wall. I suppose that wouldn't... You wouldn't be able to get through it because it's up on a hill, but
Wolf Riders!
okay, got there. Captured that point. I'll probably at least force them to move. Now you gotta move, you cannon. Get Death Shrieker up here, actually. Oh, we destroyed the statue behind them. It's an artillery off. Cow. Well, we're killing the crew. I would like to kill the cannons. They've killed one of my cannons. This trade-off isn't going very well. Okay, we've got that point. Charge up here. Oh, hello, the cannon's actually coming to visit us? Okay. Yes, Cannon. Please, come through the gate. Actually, whatever. Just charge them. They're right there. Uh-oh, cannonball incoming. Kazoo! Ow! Oh, one of the cannons is destroyed. You made a fatal error. You tried to move your cannon into melee. However, cannons do not have that great of a charge bonus. There we go.
Chaos floor. With haste.
There,
Moving fast!
must be close to routing at some point now. Thorek Ironbrow. He doesn't have any penalties to his leadership at all. You'd think he would. Oh, my army's mostly gone. Don't matter.
Chaos comes.
Wolf Riders!
I would have preferred you to go around the other way, but whatever. I would just run past you, take that point, since I'm pretty sure there's no dwarves up there. Now, what's your armor? Missile magic resistance, 55%. Can you survive a few fireballs? We just used an ability? Move up here. Oh, he's actually moving to the other point to defend it. You're a bit late. You're too slow. We must defend the others. We must defend the other point. Get over there. The bomb goblin's behind us. Oh, wait. They're coming into the central square. Back over there. But you just said, I know what I said. Get me over there.
Reap their souls. With haste, rule the stars. Danger, direct us.
Tink, 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 tink. Oh, and there we go. Fireball! And victory. Yeah, really. Thorek Ironbrow just held on until the end.
Destruction! Evil unbound! Ravage them!
Let's give mighty bonuses to their army. For him to be the remaining... Oh, wait. Was there another unit? Oh, pfft. Did the cannon crew rally? And there we go. Okay, Karak Azul is ours. We did suffer a lot of losses. We've already killed him. Pyrrhic victory! Hooray. There we go. 113 and 124 our Zealot Berserkers. They did pretty well. 92 for Drazwath. He did pretty well too. 117 for our Devastators. 1 unit of them. No kills for our Magma Cannon. If that had been able to get some shots off, it would have helped an awful lot. Also going to take a brief break and I'll be back hopefully before this loading. So, back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I didn't finish loading. Oh boy. That's fine. 73, 48, 69, 63, and 52 for our Chaos Dwarf warriors. They did pretty well. 82 for their Ironbreakers. 141 for the 141 for their Ironbreakers. 82 for the Hammerers. Yeah, those blasting charges of the Ironbreakers are really nasty. I suppose it's because I've never really used them. I've never really gotten to the point of getting Ironbreakers as the dwarves. Honestly, you don't really need them. A few Ironbreakers, the dwarf warriors are so sturdy that you don't really need Ironbreakers and Hammerers. Because your dwarf warriors are there, and then if the enemy have like harder units, you use artillery to get rid of them, and you would flank with like thunderers. Or just weather the storm. Ironbreakers are very nice. I do like them. Hammerers, not so much. Because they tend to get focused fire by the enemy's ranged. But, yeah, I suppose I've never really used the blasting charges. They seem to really work against units on the walls. I don't like the blasting charges too much on the Ironbreakers because they use them just before the enemy charge hits you, and I don't think that causes them to lose their charge defense. It feels awkward to me because they drop their shields on the ground and then they throw the charge and then they pick them back up again. It just looks like they're not bracing. Even though there's no brace animations. And, you know, it's like, the enemy's coming. Don't put your weapons on the... I suppose in that way, the Rune Priests... or the Rune Lord's Wrath and Ruin change, where it now slows a unit down, would be better, because then you'd be able to slow the charging unit down and hit them with the blasting charges. You'd have more grace period with that than you would have otherwise. It's like, I suppose it's the blasting charges make you feel like the Ironbreakers should be flanking to be able to use them against the enemy as they're clustered up against your front line, but the Ironbreakers are supposed to be the front line. I don't know. And I've never really seen their effectiveness because the times I use them against like goblins and orcs and explosives are pretty good against them anyway, so... using them against essentially dwarf warriors shows they're much more effective than I thought they were. I'm also kind of surprised they can chuck them up on top of the walls. I would have thought they would all hit the edge of the wall, not really do anything, but he basically destroyed their army to the last dwarf, and still they held on. Or Thorek didn't flee, even though the rest of his army had fled. He is very stubborn. And he is no more. Standard of discipline. Yay. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. I'm tempted to get pillage and enslave, and then subjugate and enslave it. So that we can get the bonus again. Yep. There we go. That way, if these guys attack, which they probably won't, we'll be much better against them. Okay, and now we own Karak Azul. We get here Befouled Workshops of Karak Azul, which gives us construction cost minus 25% for all buildings or regions in this province. Ooh, that would go nicely with the iron mine. Recruitment cost reduction, local armies, income generated, unlocks recruitment of Colossus, recruit rank +2 for all units. From steel infused with the powdered bones of Karak Azul's many rune priests, a mighty demonic forge has been constructed to fuel the armies that shall lay waste to the Kara's uncle. Also salt mines. Income generated 500. We really get a lot of income from these. Get Hashut sacrificial altar. There we go. How's it going over here? Nice influx of slaves and money. Our income is now that high?
Now is chaos.
That really did jump an awful lot. How much are we getting for slaves? 1,109. Is that because of... Oh, that's decline rate. That's also from this, the extra income we're getting from this. Okay, we're in a much nicer position than we were just before that battle. It's a major thorn in my side gone. We get Spite Peak, Dringarakaz. Karak Azul is owned by Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits. I would like Karak 8 Peaks as well. However, I think we'll be focusing on developing Karak Azul for the moment. Or Southern World's Edge Mountains. Still want Mount Silverspear, and we have to watch out for the dwarves up here getting uppity. They own the entirety of the Silver Road. They have not confederated with Barak Var. That's all owned by Greenskins. Black Crag would be nice also for the gold. Iron Rock's owned by Barak Var. Zufbar. Makes so much of a difference to our campaign when we're not attacking the Skaven for like 50 turns. Oh, and we discover an undercity in Karak Azul. They weren't very thorough, those rune priests. They were just letting Skaven sit underneath them the whole time. Well, we're going to have to get rid of that, aren't we? Can't have Skaven corrupting everything all around the place. That's messy. There's osmosis. Probably they've got the what's it called? The building which... The Undercity building, which expands the Undercity in Karak 8 Peaks. What are you going to do? Build up our force. And you got to retreat to Spite Peak. Okay, well, in due time. In due time. We'll deal with you. Border Princess declares war on the Yagma tribe. So do the Servants of Fimondeed and the Truthsayers of Elbion. We also encountered Karak Zufbar, I think. And Zufbar and Ugma. Oh, and we get Severe. Okay. One more turn and we'll be able to upgrade that. Zart in the Black gets some more Skaven slaves. Or dwarf, no, orc slaves, not Skaven. And you can build Hashut's Sacrificial Altar and Flayed Rock. Also, I want you to march over to Haunted Forest and take that as well. Let's see, you're reducing public order by 4. That's 15. So that's fine. Go over to the Haunted Forest and take that. That is still a Beastman ruin, it is, and Pig Barter is also a Beastman ruin.
I am Malice. Kill me
Underground Pact?
beneath me.
No. Deathmaster Snikch is currently sailing away. Dragonfen Mount. Oh, they've lost Mount Greyhag. Hey, nice. Plus 10. Actually, tempted to go and get that. That's going to be increasing chaos corruption as well because of the Beastman. I hope Thrin doesn't go get it. Military presence is 14, so that's going to be -5, I think. When you leave that province, but we'll go over and get Mount Greyhag. Because I want that settlement. No more slaves. Everything's coming up with Chaos Dwarfs. Military access agreement broken with Clan Eshin. Oh, they lost their final settlement. Well, they really have to get one now. How the mighty have fallen. Deathmaster Snikch wasn't able to sneak his way out of this situation. The unbridled hatred of Malus Darkblade was too much in the end. And we didn't even have to lift a finger against him. His demise was completely his own making. Peace treaty. No. I wonder if the Chaos Dwarves would do anything unique as they got Nagashizzo. You find the body of Nagash. Turn it into a demon weapon. Would that be a demon weapon?
Onward to destruction.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. You just can't reach.
Unleash
Damn it.
chaos.
So close and so far. Settlement upgrade. Not here. Yeah, that was Karak Azul. We said that last turn. We can get here. Vengeance Incarnate, level 2. We'll flesh your army out with some more slaves. Our upkeep is also high because we don't have these, which cost nearly 500 upkeep for both of them. Hello, Akbar. You've done a great job. Non-aggression pact. You've done good job. Pat, pat, pat. Good beastman. Who's a good beastman? You are. Yes, you are. Who slaughtered all the ratties? Who stinks like a midden which has been uncleaned for like 3 years? Now we're going for time. Oh, well, nearly 2 hours. But we've done pretty damn good. We've dealt the killing blow to Karak Azul. They are but a shadow of their former self. And Clan Eshin is not to worry about anymore either. Might have one more turn after this one. Can get Mount Greyhag and the Haunted Forest up. Maybe I'll go until we get Pig Barter, because I'd like that entire region. Kurt Helbog! Not from the Chaos Dwarves. Okay, Mount Greyhag. Mine. Build that. Haunted Forest. Mine. Build that. So, Haunted Forest, do we get anything? Well, we get the sawmill. Construction cost reduction. All buildings in this region. That's nice to have. However, Greyhag. Now, I hope this is as good as I was thinking it was, so I haven't been hyping it up for anything. Road to Zharr Naggrund. The nearest route from the Wolflands to the Plain of Bones and beyond. The slave traders that travel to Mingol Zharr Naggrund, the capital city of the Dawizar, has made this a lucrative location. Income generated 1,250. Campaign movement range plus 18% for owned armies starting their turn in this region. Income from slaves plus 75%. Slave decline rate plus 20%. Someone wants to recruit slaves. So yes, very nice to have. Stuff all the slaves in this region. get the slave market as well, which offsets the penalty of the decline rate by 30%. So build this in the other 2 regions as well, and get all the money from this region. I will be eager to see how effective that will be. Kind of want to go for Spike Peak. Dringarakaz is another region they own. Barak Fires in Vallejo Sorrow. Oh yeah.
My axe thirsts for war.
Enough Grundadrak. What are you doing down there? Okay, I'm actually going to get you to recruit some more Skaven, more Goblin slaves. So that, so that settling Big Barter would be cheaper. However, recruiting them would probably cost more than it would to just settle the settlement. Settling a settlement, as I've said before, I believe costs 2,500 with just a lord. Having an army along with them reduces the cost of that. Which is nice. I don't know what it goes down to. I think it's based on how many units you have in your army. However, it can be beneficial to just capture a settlement with just a lord, because the lord won't suffer attrition. Ooh, an army, you'll be stronger. Unless you're just like me and you hate having your army suffering attrition for any reason, because units which are not in perfect health are an eyesore. Okay. Go over to Big Barter. Ooh. Yeah, you're going to lose against that. You're suffering attrition. They have walls. My only worry is that that might take Pig Barter. If they do, we'll just go to war with them and take it. Such is the way of things. Oh, what's this? Undercity. Deeper tunnels. Subterranean strip mine. Rat King. Ah. And murder halls. This is Clan Moors. We're going to want to destroy this, otherwise it will summon a Skaven army eventually. Yeah. This doesn't actually hurt us. No, summons warp bombs for the local region. Go away. Just splash some cash at removing those Skaven. I like how it's so easy. It's just like, oh, you discover it. It's gone. You don't even have to fight a battle. It's rather nice. If you had to fight a battle for it, pain. Maybe if it was a small battle, but it would just be extra busy work, I suppose. Something which a settlement without a garrison would be able to defeat. What? The greenskins with their 2 units of orcs and 3 goblins would be able to have to defeat it. Manblight tribe declares war on Midland, Ostermark, Nordland, and Ostland. They're getting all up in everyone's face there. Interesting that they declared war on those Empire factions, not the other way around. That might be the mod, which means the AI declares war more often working. Maybe. Because if their diplomatic relations drop enough, they actually automatically declare war. There's a chance that they will anyway. Pig Barter is still a ruin. But you can't garrison it when you're in forced march. So go over there, Rykarth. Haunted Forest. Get Hashut Sacrificial Altar. Mount Grey Hag. Upgrade that. And you can get... Going to be unimaginative. Hashut Sacrificial Altar. Because of the growth increase. Karak Azul. What's this do? Salt. Casualty replenishment and also extra income. Get the treasure and get the Hashut temple.
For chaos.
Enter. And I think we'll take pig barter. We'll finish our research, choose the next one. Maybe... I don't think we've got enough money, actually, to get the next level of research. I've been making all these buildings. Oh, Thrin went down here. I suppose because we're not at war with them, they wouldn't declare war on us, so their only option was to attack Hag Graef down there. Come Hag Graef's turn, Clan Ashen is probably not around any longer. Actually, Hag Graef's turn would have already passed. Wouldn't it? Yeah, these are the minor factions. Black Crag declares war on Karak Azul. No. Or whatever. And... there we go. My nation's still around. Banners of Ruin! Yay! Leadership for hobgoblins and slaves. Oh, we actually have enough for Unholy Communion. Don't get that yet!
They will be dominated.
Take Pig Barter first.
You dare.
You dare! Double level! You can get... Route Marcher. Great Pig Barter. Do we get any unique buildings here? No, we do not. Doesn't need to, the other two have. Well, Haunted Forest has got Sawmill. This has got a unique building. Cool! So we own these two regions. And we own nearly all of the Wolflands. Only region we're missing is Mount Silverspear. You can get the spoilers. And I think that might be held by Skaven. From the osmosis there. Actually, hang on. Osmosis. No, they... wait. If there was Skaven in Mount Silverspear, they would be causing... they would be causing... just buildings and commandments corruption. Osmosis means it's coming from a neighboring province. So who owns you? Upgrade Plunder Stash. Causing a lot of chaos corruption for Spite Peak. Yeah, hello. Stromdy Stormbreaker. I would like to upgrade this to level 3 and then get a Grint car that adds walls to the settlement. Also gives us melee defense and leadership. Bullets. How many turns do we have? 2 turns for 1. Probably like 5 or 6 turns for level 2. Okay. 3 turns until we'll be able to upgrade Fortress of Vorag. However, things are looking pretty good. We're maintaining public order over this region. Pig Barter will be built in 2 turns. Then we'll build another sacrificial altar of Hashut to increase that chaos corruption by another point, also increase growth. And so on and so forth. Let's see. Gathering the Horde. Reduce the recruitment cost of slaves.
Yes, by ruinous power.
And Zartan can get more green orc slaves. And yeah, that will be about it. So, with this having occurred,
Not likely. I
uh,
have no time for this.
Karak Azul declaring war on us, and these
Our enemies shall tremble.
dwarves getting close to us. Yeah, they're actually pushing the greenskins back. Of course. I believe I'm going to actually just call it here, and we're not going to have a turnover. It's basically the start of another turn. I haven't moved any of my armies. I might end up moving the army, Drashorth, the Ashen's army, down to Spike Peak. Take that. Though, like corruption still causing minus 14. Chaos corruption's going up slowly. Skaven's causing corruption in osmosis. Anyway, we will save it there and continue with the Chaos Dwarf campaign next time. It's going pretty well, I think. We've got a good army here. Zartan the Black's army I might improve a bit more. We've got the money for it. We've got the upkeep for it, so I might recruit some more artillery in it. Another magma cannon or two would, as well as some dwarf warriors. Just Chaos Dwarf warriors and maybe some Orlers. Or perhaps something else if we have access to it. I will still keep his army focused on slaves because he's getting the upkeep reduction for them. Not like this guy, who the Chaos Dwarfs are cheaper, so that's why I've got them in there. But I think like 2 pieces of artillery here, a magma cannon. Let's see, that'd be 364. Maybe some Kadai Fireborn? Slave Ogres would be good too, also. So they get an upkeep reduction. Yeah. 2 Magma Cannons and some Slave Ogres. Place some of the Goblin Slaves with them. Cavalry would be good too. Centaur Rendors. We'll have to have a look. Devastators. Anyway. I keep looking at all these units all the time. That will be it. That will be it, as I said, for Warhammer 2 Total War Chaos Dwarfs. And we'll have to continue with this next time. It's a bit sad that we're not getting the extra regiments of renown which are added update, but I already restarted this campaign once because of incompatibility with Ultimate Chaos. So I won't do so again. But yes, we will continue this next time. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me.